we can jump into that. Let's just jump right into Dynamite. I don't mean to spoil it because I know you haven't really seen much, but that's
I
all
don't
right.
care.
We had Lance Archer taking on Colt Cabana in the opening round matchup of the TNT Tournament Championship. As we all know, they are running it looks like it's going to be pretty lengthy because it seems like they're only going to have one match per Dynamite episode. Last week we got Cody and Shawn Spears. Tonight we had Lance Archer taking on Colt Cabana. And I like how they kind of talked about this match before it actually started. We got Chris Jericho again on commentary tonight, and they mentioned about how they have a past with each other, how they kind of wrestled with each other in Japan, and they kind of are familiar with each other, and don't, count out Colt Cabana because he could pull off the huge win tonight. And I came into this match thinking that it was going to be a really quick match, maybe 2 to 5 minutes, but it was actually a really competitive match. Even got a commercial break during this match, so it shows you that this went longer than 5 minutes. But it was a good match. Lance Archer does move on to the next round.
You think it went too long?
I was talking in our Discord, kind of a cheap plug there, and I felt like if I was AEW and they even had this on the graphic when Lance Archer came out to the ring. Thank you, Pato Smack, for the follow there. Appreciate that. When he came down to the ring, they have the graphic, and there's always something clever that they write on there. And they even wrote on the graphic that his last 2 matches have ended under 6 minutes. So I'm thinking that they're going to keep him looking strong throughout the tournament until obviously he probably faces Cody in the finals. Well, it was actually a really competitive match. Would I have gone a different way? Probably so, but like Bob Ruski said in our Discord, it's making them, show that Colt Cabana is not just one-trick pony. He's not going to be just this this guy in AEW, that he's going to have competitive matches. But I would have went with Archer just dominating Colt Cabana, beat him in about 2 minutes. And maybe
that's what I thought would have happened. Right,
and then maybe when he faces Dustin, if he does face Dustin in the next round, have a competitive match with Dustin, which would make more sense because he builds up to Archer, a little bit with size and weight. So we'll see. We do not know who he'll be facing next in the next round. I do believe next week we do get Dustin and Kip Sabian, so we'll find out next week.
Oh.
Dave,
I thought they go back the other way.
You also you missed this other huge match announcement that we were going to get next week, Dave. And I know I'm telling you this. You missed half of tonight's episode, and I'm not sure why, but it's probably other stuff that was more important. But you're going to want Juanito. Thank you for the 9 months, man. Appreciate the subscription there. You're going to want to watch AEW next week, Dave. And you're going to know why, Dave. Not because of a tournament match. Because your boy, Orange Cassidy, is going to have a match, Dave. He is taking on Jimmy Havoc next week. What are your thoughts on that?
Is he going to try? Did Chucky get on the mic and say he's going to try? I got to know. I have to know. Did Chucky win tonight?
Chucky did not win tonight. He took on Kip, and it would not have made sense in my eyes if Kip would have lost this match, especially when you're trying to build him up as a competitor in this tournament. He did beat Chucky T, which was thank you for the bits there, Speeds. We have a hype train. So if you guys want to drop some more bits and get to the next level, more appreciated. Thank you, Adam Baum, for the host there. Appreciate that. Kip Sabian picks up the win and looking strong next week going against Dustin Rhodes. We had Sammy Guevara taking on Sugar D, and Chris Jericho was pretty entertaining throughout this match. Hey, thank you, Streams Guy. Appreciate that, man.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping
Tony,
by. What's that?
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, we all know about Orange Cassidy's little stuff.
Correct.
But for his little fake wrestling shit, would you think it would make any sense for him to do that next week at all? Because there's no fans to react to it. There's nothing. The whole reason he does it. So what would be the point of him doing an empty arena match and doing the same shit he does to get the fan reaction? To me, it would make more sense to have him go out there and just wrestle, just a normal match.
Thank you,
there's no one there.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Look, Orange Cassidy lives up to that gimmick, I think, regardless if there's fans there or not. He did it tonight. He did a little bit of a kind of a comedy act, I guess, where he got on the ropes, kind of showed off his sexiness because Penelope Ford, I didn't want to call her Cruz. I always mess up like that. did her little stunt up there on the ring apron as well. Look, I think you can't just ruin or change his gimmick around because there's not a fan reaction to it. You're going to still react at home. So I feel like you can't change Orange Cassidy up at all. You got to keep him the same way that he is. And the reason why they're having this match is because of during the match with Chucky T, Penelope gets involved. We get Orange Cassidy coming up there and getting involved as well. And then Jimmy Havoc comes from the crowd and attacks Orange Cassidy. So later on during the night, they make the match official for the for next week. Thank you, Chris Mack and Steven 2411 for the bits there. Appreciate that very, very much. Appreciate that very kindly.
That sounds like it'll be a Jim Cornette favorite right there. His two favorite wrestlers.
Oh, look at G-Man for Life 97. Thank you for the 300 bits. Oh my gosh, y'all are coming in strong. Thank you guys very, very much for that. I kind of AEW tonight, and let's be honest with each other here, guys. This was really a throwaway show. This is honestly not a throwaway show. I think it was more about one match, and that was it. Gainakis, thank you, my brother.
Main event was booty.
Thank you. Yes, it was. We'll get into that. Thank you. Thank you again, G-Man, for those bits as well. Now, it was all centered around Hager and Moxley. Throughout the whole episode, we had video packages of Bellator fighters giving their predictions on who's going to win tonight. We even had a couple of celebrities say some stuff. None that I recognize. Maybe you guys do. Giving their predictions as well. And then we had, of course, Inner Circle members giving their predictions on the match. And it was just all centered around this particular empty arena match, Dave. And I know you got to see it, so we can get in depth on this. We're going to talk about Britt Baker here in a minute, though. I want to talk about her as well. What did you think of this match, Dave? Because when they come at me with this, we're going to get a empty arena match. Don't you think we're going to get hardcore shit? Chairs, tables, kendo sticks, maybe thumbtacks. I don't fucking know. Fighting backstage. Not Ciampa and Gargano or Edge and Orton-esque, but at least them, having a hardcore type of match. But this wasn't your hardcore type of match. It was more, if you're inside the ring, you're in Hager's realm. If you're outside of the ring, you're in Moxley's realm. And that's what they made it seem like. We got MMA type match for like the first, maybe 20 minutes of the match. It was submissions and all types of stuff instead of actually beating the living shit out of each other, which I thought they were going to do. What was your overall thoughts on this match, Dave? Was it a letdown? Did the hype live up to it? What did you think?
It was very strange to see how they were trying to do this whole MMA style, and Jim Ross really overdoing his commentary tonight. I thought he was overdoing it a little bit, but I mean, some of the stuff like, why you need a damn chair? You don't need a chair. What are you doing? Damn it!
Why is there barricades if there is no fans in the arena, folks? It was that I agree with, but chairs. I mean, come on, JR.
He's like, why do you need a damn chair? I mean, that's one tough son of a bitch from Oklahoma right there. My Oklahoma man.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, John Moxley's a badass. Oh, go hell yeah! I was like, really? He is the heart and soul of AEW. That is the face of AEW right there.
Well, he is, Dave. Technically, he is the face of AEW.
I mean, he is like really overselling this. Like, Moxley's the new Stone Cold. John Moxley. I mean, shit. Like,
they're really hammering Hager MMA. You'd think he did 10 to 15 years. Right, yeah. You would think he was
I know.
Fucking 10
Mike Goldberg.
Bellator world champion, the way they were hyping him up tonight.
Goldberg's like undefeated in the Bellator ring. Undefeated in AEW.
They were
like, really?
They were playing up this match very, very strong tonight. And it was just a little bit
and
of a
they're trying to make it too much. Yeah, I agree. Because they're trying to make it too much like an MMA. Oh, he's got him hooked. oh, John Moxley's under. He's under him. He's trying to hook him for a submission. It's like, really, dude. It was just. I'm not trying to bash anything, dude, because they went out there.
Actually.